What's up, creeps? It's Jason, a.k.a. the Pope of Pain. And, of course, I'm here with JDK. What's up? Today, guys, we have a battle going on. Fucking, my arm is tired from arm wrestling, Jay, all fucking day. Thumb wrestling. We did, what was that, the leg wrestling thing?
Yeah, we did that.
That was kind of kinky. But
not scissoring people.
Oh, no, okay.
Come on.
But we were trying to come up for you guys our top 8 Universal monsters.
Yes.
Right?
This started last night, I want to say, right?
Right. Well, let me back. Yeah, let me back. We have this a regular at the shop, guys. Named well, you know what? He goes by one name. I'm gonna call him Danny Tassels.
That's it, Tassels.
All right, it's fucking Danny Tassels, and this guy is a Universal monster expert. Hold on a second. Expert, right? I forgot my little air quotes there. Now, Danny Tassels, he knows his shit a little bit, and he challenged us on like, hey, give me your top 8 Universal monsters, and that was like, that's easy.
Yeah.
And we kind of started like, I thought we'd be on the same page here.
Yeah, but
we were not even close.
Fork in the road, my friend.
So we spent like hours and hours trying to come up with one list that comes
Right.
down to the top 8, and it didn't work. So
And really quick, Tassels, who has like 6 associate's degrees or something like that.
Right.
He was disappointed. I'm sorry, in the two of us, it seemed like.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And we were kind of giving him a little stress and anxiety.
Oh yeah, he was a mess yesterday at the counter
mess.
here at Terra Trader. This is what we do at Terra Trader. So we decided, you know what? Screw it. We can't come to an agreement here. We need to get the UN involved here, right, or whatever. And we're gonna give you guys, each of us, our lists, okay? Our top 8 Universal monsters. Who are the baddest MFers in the Universal monster universe, or monster, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, you know how to put that stuff together. And I want you guys, look, if you're watching this, you need to vote, okay? I need you to vote. I need you to put it in the comments. Whose list is dominant?
Yes.
All right? Whose list is getting put on the Terra Trader Wall of Fame? And then who is, crumble up their list and kicking Coke cans and blowing snot bubbles out of their nose down the parking lot, right? Because they didn't like my list.
And share your list, too, because, that's what makes these things fun, right?
Yeah. Throw that stuff in here. Because we actually read it, believe it or not. We read all the comments and all that stuff. Even the ones that tell us to go, I don't understand F yourself. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Maybe you have to friend yourself or something.
Right,
That's pretty nice of you guys. So here we go. Oh, top 8. You know what? Let's go. Beauty before age, I'll go. Okay, so
Beauty before beast.
Yeah. Now these are my top 8. Now look, what's our judgment? What's our criteria? I was just saying, overall, right?
Yeah. Everything in totality, right? So you got the character design.
Yeah.
You got the film.
Yes.
You got everything from the start to finish.
Yeah.
All lumped into one.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're not going to count like movies, how many movies and all that stuff, because man, some of these have got a lot, right? And some of them only got like one. They're worth of shit, right?
Right.
But overall, this guy, this girl, this thing is a badass. This monster is a badass, and this is why he's number 1 on my list, or whatnot. Okay,
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Makes total
Probably
sense.
does not, but anyway, look, this is draft day, by the way.
This is draft day. Happy draft day.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're drafting our top 8 here.
We're drafting some monsters.
Yeah, so let me kick things off, man. In my number 8, basically the bottom of my list, right? Because can I throw something else out? 'Cause
Yes.
I know for our work associate rigor mortis, Riley. How you say that? Associate? Whatever.
Yeah.
Employee. Yeah. He's going to throw in like shit like, London After Midnight with that guy, whatever his name is, Mr. Smiley there.
Werewolf of London.
Werewolf of London. No, we're just talking the Mount Rushmore and then like some, the ones
The
right?
core, the classics.
There we go.
The 8 Universal monsters.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Number 8 for me, I got to put the lowest of the lowest is Bride of Frankenstein and okay, relax. Like 1935. This thing, because the monster was made, right? And this is where you don't have arranged marriages, by the way. Okay, this thing never fucking worked out. All she did in the whole movie, which wasn't a lot, but was just kind of hiss and complain at Frankie the whole time, to the point where Frank is like, you know what? Let's just die together,
But she gave the monster the ability to like verbalize his pathos with like making his heartbreak felt. Like it was so just dramatic.
All I hear is wah, 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 wah. This is horrible. Now look, I like her look. The fucking hair is dope, right?
Rad.
But she didn't do anything for me. She wasn't kill nobody besides Frankenstein's monster,
She did steal his soul.
She did, right? So, and not only that, can I throw something out there? It did spawn, and I don't get too long on this one, but it did spawn like future movies, like the comedies, say Weird Science, by the way, right? Which also gave birth to a career of Anthony Michael Hall in it, right? Which he pretty much committed suicide in Halloween Kills, right?
It all comes back to Halloween
Evil
Kills.
dies tonight, right? Yep. No, your career died, motherfucker. No, so
facts.
So I blame it all on the bride. All the way back to 1935, the bride fucked that up.
You're throwing it on her shoulders.
I am.
We won't spend too. Go ahead.
All
7.
Right. Number 7, Phantom of the Opera, man. 1943, I believe it is. The whole movie was just about copyright infringement, if you ask me, right? You know, someone stole the piano, and then and he got acid in his face, and he just pretty weak, if you ask me. I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I don't go to the ballet or the whatever these things are anyway. Or no, what is it, like opera. Sorry, what did I say? So
it's all relative.
I think he killed like 2 people in it, if that, and it wasn't even. I fell asleep, woke up, and holy shit, it's still on. So, as a killer, as a badass, a Phantom, you know, I don't know, not my cup of tea. So, but I did put him above, the bride,
right? Oof.
Okay,
carry on.
Number six, and I know this will probably kill Danny Tassos here, man, but it's The Invisible Man. It's a 1933 film. And look, you know, we were talking with Danny. He's like, he's got the highest body count, and it's like 105 kills.
Yeah, which asterisk, Danny?
Yes,
take it away.
That's like train derailments and fucking like a bus or something goes over a cliff. You can't really. I mean, all right, you know.
Right.
Come on, man.
I guess
we're
talking
mano y mano kills. That's what really matters, right? I mean, sure, anybody can just like derail a train. It happens like every week in Ohio. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but the Invisible Man, you know what? I mean, the guy was nuts, right? The potion or whatever the formula he took made him crazy and all that stuff. And he was angry and just had like a mommy issues and shit, I think. So, but not impressive, man. Because here's the thing. I've always grew up. My dad taught me. He goes, look, son, you're going to fight. And I'm like, oh, shit. He was right. He goes, but whatever you do not fight naked. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Now, the only way the Invisible Man works if he's got to strip down, dude. Right. So when he's ever choking you like from behind and he's naked, you're gonna feel something funny. All right. I'm just
right. You're turning all of our viewers on to the Invisible Man.
Sorry. So anyway, all right. So that was what did I say? Number 6, right?
That was number 6.
Number 5 is Frankenstein's monster. I can't help it. Look, this guy's had a hell of a run, man. I think if you want
he's had a hell of a run.
Well, yeah, man. If you tally up, and he's got like around 22 kills, which is pretty cool, right? But the thing is, the guy, he's a softie, man.
He is soft.
He's a misunderstood, just a big meathead.
But isn't that what makes him so relative? Was that he's one of the few monsters that I think a lot of us can like relate, confide in.
I was kind of hoping he'd be a little more gangster.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Frankenstein was more gangster.
He was, yeah. Fucking. Ooh. Yeah. But you know, you light a fucking match, you light a lighter, and Frankenstein's freaking out. You know,
he's just trying to find himself some friendship and some love.
Yeah, well, he did. He found love.
He did find love,
and it screwed him royally. Let me tell you. So yeah, I got to put the monster there. I got to just he's lower on my list, man. So
this is amazing.
Yeah, this is. I know you guys are already probably putting in the comments. I'm the winner. I get it. Wait till Jay goes done. All right. So number 4 for me is the Wolfman, right? And this is something that very misunderstood guy, right? But I like this guy because he's a gentle giant or gentleman, right? 29 days out of the year,
right?
You know,
I like what you did there.
And then when that full moon goes, man, the taste of blood starts flowing, and boy,
he does get a little bloodthirsty.
He will F you up, man. All right, and you won't even remember next day. It's like me in Tijuana, dude. It's like, holy shit, I killed how many? Okay,
yeah. And freaking Ron Chaney too, man. What a performance.
Ron Chaney, okay, yeah. Lon Chaney Jr.'s like sister or brother or something, brother-in-law. No, but yeah, he's got a silver deficiency, right? That would kill him a little bit. So you know, but every monster's got an issue, right? Every monster knows how to die or has a way to die. That's the universe of universal monsters. You like I did that?
I like what you did there.
All right, number 3.
Yeah,
this is getting now we're getting into the powerhouses, right? This is the Mount Rushmore. Creature from Black Lagoon, right?
Okay.
The Creature, all right. He came late in the game in the Universal world, right? The 30s were dope for the Universal monster universe, right?
Right.
How would I say that? Anyway, whatever. You know, you have like the Controverse and the Chuckyverse and I don't know,
the Monsterverse.
The Monsterverse. Okay, but he came like in like 1954 or whatever, right? And had a few films. But here's the thing, man. That guy was angry. All right. And there's one big equalizer where I don't care how strong you are, I don't care how tough you are, how badass I can fight on the street, I can kill you, this and that. A lot of people can't swim.
Right.
The water is the great equalizer, and he knew this. He knew everybody's weakness. Yeah, you're on a boat. Watch this. Take you in the water. Bye. Done. Drowned. Right. No one wants to drown. So I like the Creature. Look, he's a big He's a big staple here at Terror Trader.
One of the cooler movies of the bunch, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you have some really cool things in here, too. I mean, the design. Come on. That design of the creature is fantastic.
No kidding,
You
man.
even have the cool underwater photography,
Yeah.
which for its time was probably like mind-blowing.
For the 50, can you imagine that camera rig back underwater?
No.
It probably looked like a nuclear submarine today, man. This is
Right.
crazy. So, yeah, I'm putting the creature at number 3, and, man, hats off to that guy, man. He's a swimmer. Okay, number 2. Look, this guy's probably low on everybody else's list, but The Mummy.
I love this pick.
Yeah, The Mummy. And he kicked off. He has a bunch of films, but 1932 he kicked off. He's got like 14 kills. But look, now we're talking with, what's that guy's name? Bubba Hotep?
Yep. Emotep.
Emotep.
Emotep. Bubba Hotep.
He was,
Emotep.
he was angry at the world and just like, he's very emo.
He is very emo.
But here's why I love The Mummy. That's have you ever tried to strangle somebody with one arm?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry. Shout out to
What
Callie.
a loaded question.
Shout out to Callie.
What a
back there.
loaded question. In her dreams.
This guy, man, he would just choke slam you, right? He had one arm all taped up, or whatever, bandaged up, but he would just choke the life out of you with one hand. And that's pretty pimp, if you ask me, man. Because you know what I'm saying? So I like The Mummy. Fucking angry, and also Emotep. And he was buried alive.
He was buried alive.
Man.
One of the coolest sequences.
Egyptians
too.
don't fuck around,
They don't
man.
fuck around,
That
man.
is the worst thing to go. So
That's a horrifying thought, by the way.
it is, man. And now it leads me to my numero uno, and this was a no-brainer for me, man, is Dracula.
Oh,
Count.
Count.
Dracula, it's Spanish.
Dr. Acula.
Dr. Acula,
as they
yeah.
say.
Kicked it off in 31. He's got about 22 kills. My biggest thing about him, he dies at the end of every movie, right?
Yeah.
Or you think you die. All right, look, stick a stake in his heart. That's just resting time. That's time to take a nap, okay?
Nap.
The second that stake is removed, forget about it. He's back. He'll suck the blood out of you, and he's got charm. That's the thing, right?
Charisma out there.
Right. You got Frankenstein's monsters. You get the Mummy.
Right.
That's brute force, guys. All right.
Sure.
And this Dracula he'll seduce you.
He's
a little bit.
mind game, some gaslighting.
Right. He's going to open up that neckline there and go to town and get a full fountain drink for you. So and you're going to enjoy it whether you like it or not. All the goth kids love Dracula. Man.
Love him.
So there's my list, guys. There's my list. Go ahead and put it in the comments. I won. Oh, wait, you still got to do yours. Okay. All right. Without further ado, the B list.
The B list. Okay, well, the B list is going to have a difficult time because, I mean, you bring up a lot of fair points for a lot of these, and it's tough to add some tidbits on top of those because whether I agree or not with the placement, I think you touched on a lot of important factors in regards to all of these Universal monsters. Off the top, number 8, we're going to go straight to the Phantom. Okay, if this was just purely design, he'd be higher up on the list.
I agree with this.
But all things included, it just fell flat for me. Not my thing. Again, it's more like emo kids.
Yeah, I would have put this at number 8, but it's I'm a gentleman, ladies first, right? So that's why I put the Bride.
Son of a gun. Yeah, not much else to say about this one. Phantom at the bottom. You know what I mean?
Throw some acid on your face. Who hasn't had acid on the face, man? Fuck.
I'll tell you who hasn't had acid on their face.
Wednesday
Number 7.
Oh, okay.
We're going to the Great Karloff in The Mummy. Yeah, you thought I was going. No, so outside, you know what, man?
I thought he was going Frankenstein.
No, give Danny a heart attack. So the thing with the Mummy right off the bat is you have that scene at the beginning when you see him with all that really cool character design and the makeup, which looks fantastic.
Super good.
But that's really the last you see of it.
Well, you gotta go. Like the first Mummy film is pretty weak when it comes to the Mummy like fucking laying waste to people, right?
Right.
But if you start getting into like the Mummy's hand, I think it has the Mummy's foot.
Right.
Pretty sure the Mummy's bad back. They got tons of these movies.
The Curse of the Mommy's Tomb.
That's true, right? Yep. And he starts choke slamming, man. One arm people. It's pretty dope. I think he's a little high up here or low on your list, but whatever.
Well, it was a little bit more tame, right? Again, I wanted more of that makeup and that character design.
Sure.
And Emotep's cool, but like,
well, this guy.
Somebody's got to be number 7 on this list.
All right. So, your list.
We go number 6.
Dig your grave. You're gonna lie in it, buddy.
Number 6. We go straight to the Wolfman, which you had the Wolfman at like number 4.
What?
Oh, how dare you? The Wolfman. Okay, so again, here we go at the really goth sad kids. This is a movie that takes place.
I'm a goth sad kid, by the way.
Outside of the transformation scene, which is kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really slow, spooky, foggy, forest-filled, just disaster that not much occurs during this. You know what I mean? Like you're waiting.
Yeah, it takes a while. It takes 29 fucking days, buddy.
Slow goddamn burn.
I don't know if you've seen this, man.
But unlike most slow burns, man, I didn't get the payoff at the end. And as cool as Cheney is, Ron, I'm sorry, you're number 6 on the list. Yeah, I think you're number 6. You're 6 on the list. Sorry, Wolfman.
Oh,
but let's go to number 5.
My furry friends.
Furry friends. Shout out Wolf Tummy.
Yes.
Your descendant.
Yes.
You're a descendant, but whatever. Number 5, Invisible Man. Okay, I think you had Invisible Man.
All the 5
with the Invisible Man. Okay, well, one thing
this list is
he does
invisible.
lay waste, whether it's to a train or a victim. He does.
Yeah. Oh no, he goes on a rampage. I think I total it's 105 kills. I think in the first Invisible Man movie.
Right.
And then the only thing they kill after that is the when they do the remake and the whatever recently from Blumhouse. They kill the franchise. Yeah. So basically 106 kills.
I think the thing I like about the Invisible Man, it's funny. The thing I like about the Invisible Man is he feels a little bit more human than the other monsters, right?
So, well, he is human, yes.
But what I'm saying though is like when he's unwrapping his hands and nothing's there. Like I imagine when you're in the theaters for that movie when it was released, like that's like a wow moment, right? Like
sure.
So I do think that was a really rad thing.
Well, yeah, especially the technology back then, man. I mean, fuck, how they do that, right? That was pretty wild.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Danny and his associates degrees will educate us on that after we disappoint him with our picks. Number 4, I think you had the creature at you had him at number 3.
Yes,
creature at number 4. Not much else to add to this. I think we pretty much glorified him in year round, but
that's a good spot for him though.
Character design was fantastic.
Yeah.
The movie was awesome.
Yes,
he had the underwater photography.
Except the creature walks among us.
Oh no,
you guys effed up on that one.
Oh no,
because normally in the other creature movies, I think it was 3, 5. I don't know, whatever.
Right.
He was like you know how what kind of I guess like a seal or something. Where can come on land for a while, but it's got to go in the water.
I think it's a seal, right?
I don't know.
I'm
whatever.
Sure.
Maybe an octopus.
Swordfish.
Okay? Yeah. And but on this one, on Creature Walks Among Us, I don't know how he got some fucking real lungs and like he spent the entire thing on land, right? So and just looked like if Frankenstein's monster and the creature had a baby, that's what the creature walked him. All right. Anyway, that's what it looked like.
Frankenstein's monster and the creature.
It's like, man, we got our cast. This is great. I'm like, oh shit, we forgot the budget for the makeup. Someone go down to Universal, go down to the studio lot, and grab Frankenstein's fucking from bottom down, and we'll just put a mask on this guy. Right. Anyway, horrible design, but creature's dope.
Creature's dope.
So we're kind of even on that one. You put it 4, I put it at 3.
Right. We're even keel. Here's where we really disagree.
Yeah.
Number 3, I want to put her number 1. I want to put her really high up on this list, but I can't. Number 3, Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, there's 2. Why are you looking around at?
I'm sorry.
All the votes I'm about to cash in.
I know what. Yeah, this is what I know what you're doing. You're pandering.
No.
By the way, and I know your bride. No pun intended.
Fulci. I love her. She is just...
Miss Callie Marie is probably that's like one of her favorites. So I see you under
Creature.
a little domestic stress right now because you're putting her so high up on your list.
I don't think so. I just put Creature and Bride in like the mid tier. Okay. You know what I mean?
3 is pretty high.
But let me just say this about the Bride.
You're on the podium if you're at 3.
Yeah, but the hair might elevate her. But
that's true.
But
I read that was like a wire, fucking like a whole. Like they had to put like a big wire.
Is that the case?
Yeah,
I've always wondered this.
I read that. So like she had like chicken wire or something underneath her, and then they just done it up, right? So
well, the one cool thing with this one, there are 2 truths to be made.
Yes,
her and the monster are to be pitied. Oh. And I know this is where the emo kids come to play and give me the votes, and neither one of them should exist.
Oh, wow.
So what? The whole span of the movie, it comes and goes, and there's no bride. But the end of the film, she makes such an impact that you'll remember it pretty much for the rest of your life. She's feral as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Like, she's basically feral in this film. Yeah, right?
Yeah, just fucking hissing.
So much so you sent the monster off on a bender. You know what I mean? Like, he was tearing that shit down.
Yeah. What do you, like, they're going to escape or something at the end? They're like, he pulled her in and goes, nah, this is fucking die.
We belong dead.
Yeah, we belong dead. Because if another day with her, it would just drive him nuts. Right. He would end up fucking kill himself anyway.
Just the words that stick with me. Unplugged. Forever with just the whole, that she hate me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just,
man.
I don't know. Those words, baby.
Divorce lawyers behind the tree going,
oh, yeah. All right. Doctor's like, what the fuck did I do?
All right.
Number 2, we're going to go straight to Dracula. Okay. So,
all right.
Christopher Lee played Dracula. John Corline played Dracula.
John Corline.
David Calabrese played Dracula.
Oh, David Calabrese.
But there was no Dracula better than Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, wait, did you say Coraline? I don't think that's right. I think it was Carradine or something. Yeah,
okay. Apples and oranges. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Right now, there's a guy in a cubicle named Danny Tassel's having a fucking heart attack right now.
Oh, Danny.
Danny, don't watch this at work, my friend.
Yeah, they're going to wonder what happened at lunch. But, yeah, man, Bela Lugosi as Dracula. He was your number, what was he?
He was number 1.
He was number 1. Okay, so he's my number 2. I think
Dracula.
Dracula, Dr. Acula. He's fantastic. What else is cool left to say about this movie.
Yeah.
He romanticizes you. He freaking loves you up.
The charm.
He is.
And then when like he hits it and quits, it turns into a bat. I'm out. Right?
See ya.
You ever try to catch a bat? It's fucking impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll just show up in your laundromat one day. But really quickly too with Dracula, we saw Lugosi's mirror, which is a really cool thing too.
We did
a little bit more.
We actually
personal.
got to stare into Bela Lugosi's mirror, which actually took him into the beyond. He would go there, man, and I saw some shit, man. It was pretty wild, man. So yeah, that was rad. Shout out to Zach Bagans.
Shout out Zach.
Yeah, nice place you got.
Right. Yeah. Which leaves me number 1, Frankenstein's monster, which is a no-brainer.
Was that like my number 9 or something?
Oh my
okay,
god! Honestly, this monster embodies everything that I love about horror, about monsters. I mean, I remember growing up as a kid. You'd go to Blockbuster, you'd have the big standout cutouts. He's welcoming you. He's giving you popcorn, some free rentals. Also, it's like the social commentary was something we don't really like too much in movies, but this one is fantastic. I mean, there's so much to learn about this movie.
Yeah,
like the discrimination against one another based purely upon their looks. Like it just.
What a great point.
There was so much you can learn. We can learn from Frankenstein. This monster.
What about the Wolfman? No one gave him fucking love like that.
The Wolfman, dude. Ron again, dude. Like on the Mount Rushmore, he's just peeking over the fence into. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. What are you talking about? That's all right.
Plus, he's just like he's another one, a feral dog. You know what I mean? It just no.
I do agree with I mean, I love Frankenstein's monster. Don't get me wrong, I love him, right?
Yeah.
But I think I'm going. And my thing when I was putting up there, I was like, how badass this guy. You can't be scared of fire, bro.
You can't be scared.
You know what I'm saying? You got some.
I'm petrified of fire
and women. So you gotta man up. You're like 7 foot tall. Fuck, come on, right?
Right.
All right, whatever, man. So
I think it's recap time.
Yeah. Okay. Look, here's what we're going to do. I can recap. I'll recap. I'm gonna right now. What's this? Just magic trick.
Evil Dead Rise, son.
Yes, Evil Dead Rise. Here's our list in front of our faces. You can't even see our faces.
Both of ours?
Yes, both our lists. So you guys can read it right now. Right here, mine is Bride, the Phantom, Invisible Man, Frankenstein's Monster, Wolfman, the Creature, Mummy, and of course Dracula. And what's yours?
We got Phantom at 8, Mummy at 7, Wolfman at 6, Invisible Man at 5, The Creature at 4, Bride at 3, Dracula at 2, and Frankenstein's Monster at 1.
Bam. Now watch this. Let me clap my hands. And the list goes away, huh? This is the power of the amazing editing.
You should be on this list. That was fantastic.
That was good. Yes.
That was good.
So, all right, now that we have laid it out, all right, Universal Monster fan. Oh, you got something?
Oh no, continue, carry on.
I'm just saying.
Thought provoking.
I'm saying. You know what though? Can I throw one more thing in for Danny?
Yes.
Real quick. There's actually one real killer in this whole monster universe, the Universal Monsters universe. I gotta think of a cool name for that, right?
Yeah.
And it's fucking Abbott and Costello, all right?
Oh, Danny, right now, get well soon, buddy.
These two buffoons, man, they pretty much killed every franchise there is, right? To the point they had to bury themselves, and until they resurfaced in the 70s or something under like a hammer fucking thing. Yeah, whatever you do. I mean, these guys are dead. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, don't have a successful franchise and let Abbott and Costello take it.
Yeah, don't let them come meet the monsters.
Yeah, because they meet and beat and destroy your fucking franchise, man. Fuck. Anyway, yeah. All right. What is your guys' favorite? All right, throw it in the comments below, or just say Jason. That's fine.
Just spell it wrong and say Justin.
Let us know who had the better list, and then if you think your list is better than ours, you're wrong. But go ahead and throw it in the comments as well. Share this, guys. Hey, a lot of love. You guys been giving us a lot of love. We got a lot of content on here. We got all our podcasts now on YouTube, by the way. So like, subscribe, send this stuff to your friends. You got some weirdos out there, your ghoul friends. The ones that just kind of hang in the corner and usually pop out at night and shit like that.
Right on.
This is the channel for them, man, because that's one of us.
And there's a lot for everyone. Creepcast, it's like an all-encompass horror.
That is true.
Just madness.
Yeah.
You have Terror Files, which is just pretty much
our
urban legends, cryptids, lore and more, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get Drag Us to Hell, which is a really cool podcast featuring Wolf Tummy.
Wolf Tummy from Eldahi from Dragula season 4, right? That just came up. So you have a new playlist in there. You can go listen to their podcast as well, man.
So jump on there, give those guys a listen. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah, tons of stuff. Mass stuff for rigor mortis, man. We love talking. There's no shortage of us running our mouths. I'll tell you that.
And speaking of the podcast, or the the show that we just did on monsters. Again, you bring up the Mask Morgue. You guys run down everything from Dracula to Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Even like shit, they're talking about Glenn Strange.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How about that?
Go watch those videos.
No one talks about the Smooth Man, right? So, except Riley right now, right? Rigor Mortis. Shout out, buddy. Go back to work, by the way. All right. There you guys go. The best list you could ever find on the freaking internet. How about that?
From two monster aficionados.
Oh, yeah. We're experts. Later.